Hi, Kalum and Bu Putri. Now I would like to present the first exterior lighting concept for the villa. Okay, After I did study for from the project. I combined these reference images to show the important lighting components for this building. So first the perfect color temperature. Um, for the villa or residential is warm white, and then the furniture and landscape element are important aspects also for the lighting, and then the combination between this uniform linear lighting and also the contrast effect of the light, um, to show the architectural elements and also make a dramatic ambience. And also the integration here uh, between the interior lighting and the exterior lighting will also be a part of the concept to show the depth of the building for the overall appearance of the building. Okay, so this is the main idea. So let's see the visualization of the layer of the light. So first is the uniform lighting for the wall to highlight the texture. Yeah, and this for this circle soil landscape elements, we could highlight it with the low light linear light just to show the shape. And then for the perimeters, small accent spot lighting could be an option to show the plants and also the wall. Yeah, pool lighting, of course, with the cool white to have a contrast in this view. And for the trees, because it's so tall, I have an idea to split the light into types. Okay, so the first one, it's uplight from this level, so it's going up. This is the same level as the lounge roof. Yeah, so it will have the same effect for all the trees. And then hopefully the light can reach the upper part of the trees because it's so tall. Yeah. Okay, and then the second one also in the same trees in the same placement, but it's directed to the floor like a downlight. Yeah, it's in the same placement but going down. It's also can highlight the pool lounge at night, so it's like this. We can direct it the downlights to the pool lounge, pool deck here. So it's not only for the trees but also for the spot lighting for the pool lounge. Okay, and then for the downlight, the idea is using a small beam angle for the dramatic effect, like this. Yeah, for the dramatic effect, and then the glowing from the interior will complete the first floor overall ambience. And in the second floor, to show the architectural elements, we can use the accent lighting in every spot. It also can show the ceiling, but not like uniform light to show all the ceiling, but it's like a spotty effect. Yeah, because uh, we have already an uniform lighting glowing from the interior. So I have an idea to highlight all of the wall facing this direction in the interior with the indirect lighting. So we can have a linear uniform light from the inside and a spot dramatic lighting from the outside. So this is the overall ambience of the building. We create a balance of the nighttime with the combination of uniform lighting for the wall, for interior, and we combine it with the dramatic effect from the narrow beam downlight and the spotlight. Okay, we move to the other exterior part, which is the entrance. We have this black surface of the facade. Because it's the entrance, I would like to make something special here. I will make the facade still dark. Okay, so for the driveway recess wall light, here, yeah, the recess wall light uh, to show the garage, the door garage, and also the driveway, of course. Okay, and then linear lighting to show the main entrance there, and then the downlight in the trees for the parking. And we don't highlight the trees just to keep the view to the center of the facade still dark. But yeah, in every corner we could have small spotlight just to show a bit uh, of the shape. Yeah, yeah, and in the center facade, why I still make it dark? Because I want to project the reflective pool to the facade. So you can imagine this water effect will be moving depending on the movement of the water in the pool. You know what I mean? So it's going to have a movement in your facade naturally with the water effect. Okay, yeah. With this way, I want to create an yeah unique nighttime ambience for the entrance. Okay, so let's look inside. Um, yeah, indirect linear lighting for the steps, and to highlight the material of the door, I have an idea to use linear lighting from the wall so the door texture is highlighted. And this one for the water effect, we can shoot the light from underwater to the center facade. So imagine this water movement will also visible from your facade, ceiling, even in the interior ceiling, because you have some opening there, right? So that's the idea. Okay, next. Yeah, this is the overall master plan for the exterior. As you can see, we have yeah, as I explained before, yeah. Okay, for the rooftop, again we combine the linear light for uniform light and the accent lighting. So the accent lighting with the spotlight for the tables and the steps here, the steps here, steps there, and then linear lighting for the sitting area here, sitting area to create a floating effect, and also the linear lighting for the planters all over the rooftop here, yeah, to create boundaries. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's all of the exterior concept, and we go to the lighting specification now. So yeah, number one, we can use a linear wall grazing for the wall. So now we have a technology that like using the LED strips, like the normal the dimension of LED strips, but with the lens. So this lens could help the wall illuminated evenly. It's better than the normal LED strips. Okay. And then number two, for the trees, yeah, we need to modify a bit the spotlight with the tree straps, so it can be adjusted up or down light. So for the up light, we use small beam angle to reach the top part of the trees, and then for the down lights, we use a larger beam angle, so the general lighting for the floor is there. And then for number three is about the downlight. We use recess adjustable downlight there with the small beam angle also. And then number four is, yeah, the linear lighting for that soil, for that landscape elements, to show the form of the circle. And then the number five, for the balcony, we use also a narrow beam, a downlight, so it will not create a glary effect. And then number six, the spot lighting for the facade. And number seven is yeah, the uplight for the greeneries and the wall, so it's like a small voltage lighting. Okay, and then for the entrance, number one is the recessed step light, just to show the garage. And then number two is the linear lighting to show the steps in the entrance. Number three is a spot lighting in the trees with these tree straps to highlight the parking lots there. Okay, when we come inside, in the reflective pool, we have this underwater spotlight. Yeah, number one, underwater spotlight from below to shoot to the facade. So it's yeah, it's not so narrow beam angle to have more water effect from the facade. And then number two is the linear lighting for the steps, and then number three is the recessed step lighting, and number four is a downlight, yeah, for the door. And number five, it's a recessed linear lighting, which is integrated with the wall, so it's a bit of deep recess like this. It's a bit deep, so the light source is not visible, but we can see the effect on the door. And then number six is yeah, lighting for the planters, just small light. Okay, and then for the master plan, if you can see here, number one is about the bollard lighting for the driveway, and we have so many options of the bollard lighting models. Like this, I show you this for option, like this one for example. Yeah, it's like a umbrella, and then this one only one sided, that is highlighted, and then this one and this one, it's a bit special because we can adjust the lighting distribution to the place that we want to highlight. So it's not only 360 light distribution like this, but it can be adjusted to a specific point that we want. So that's all of the option, I think. Yeah, you can choose whatever you like. Yeah, and then number two, yeah, I already explained before, for the recessed step light, and then linear lighting, and then tree up light. And then yeah, in the number five, I have an idea to, yeah, basically highlighting the wall for the circulation there, for the surface circulation there. We get light from the wall. Again, the wall lighting, we have a lot of models available in market, and yeah, like for example this one is a square wall light with up and down light. So it's and this one with like a tube one, or maybe just going down just to have general lighting there, or something like this, yeah, something like a spotlight, so we can adjust the light to the point that we want to show to highlight. So basically everything is fine. Okay, and then yeah, number 6 for the pool, we use this underwater spotlight to highlight the general pool. Of course, there is the steps in the pool. Also, we need to highlight with a smaller spotlight there. Yeah. Or we have an option with the linear lighting. So instead of using the spotlight, we use the linear lighting for your pool uh, with the color yeah, warm color or maybe light blue color like this one. So yeah, the idea is maybe sometimes at the night time you cannot really how to say see the sceneries of the outside of the building, uh, so that we create something special in your pool, so we can enjoy it at the night time. Yeah, something like that. So it's something special. Yeah, and then for the rooftop, yeah, recessed downlight, and then linear lighting for the sitting areas, and then small recessed step light, number 3, small recessed step light for the steps, and then number 4 also the linear lighting, low linear lighting. It's not so bright, just to have a glowing effect for the perimeter wall. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all for now for the exterior lighting. I think it's about 15 minutes presentation because we have a lot of areas. So hopefully you can get the concept that I want to show to you. And I'm still developing for the interior lighting design. Hopefully in a couple of days I will share it to you again. So if you have any question for this idea of the exterior, please let me know. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.